let's see. You were in on February the 10th. Right?
Yes, sir.
So what did you get on February 10th? Did you get 1 month, 2 months, 3 months?
See, that's just it. They gave me 1 month. And then I called in and said, do I have to come in? They said, no, you have for 2 months. And then when I called in for my prescription to be filled, they said, no, I only had 1 month. And then I called you guys before.
Wait, stop. You gotta stop this out, because I don't understand this.
Okay.
You said 1 month, 2 months, 4 months.
They gave me. They said 2 months, but the prescription only had 1.
2 months.
This is what I'm saying. I was told that I was gonna have 2 months, but the prescription was gonna be for 2 months. Then when I ended up calling in for my next prescription in that following month, they said I didn't have no prescription. So I immediately called you guys up and let you guys know that deal. And then that's when they set me up an appointment that was gonna be way next month. You see? And I'm saying, now I'm gonna end up suffering all the way to, I said I'm gonna have to call somebody and talk to somebody. So I called, and now I'm talking to you finally after I left all the messages, Jason. But like I said again, Jason, you have the paperwork right in front of me, and you done seen me, Jason, a lot, because I don't miss these appointments before. And you can look back in my jacket and how I used to miss appointments. But I'm making all my appointments as much as I possibly can, Jason, because I want to stand up out that wheelchair and make y'all look like something that y'all really, really are. Some powerful people that do certain things that help people do what they have to do to get their thing moving again. And that's what y'all do. And I'm trying to be one of those people, Jason.
Right.
You feel?
Now, hold on. I'm looking at... Okay, so here's what I'm looking at, okay? You came in on February 10th to see Kurtzman.
Right.
You got Norco.
Right.
You got 2 months worth.
No.
Hold on. You got 2 scripts. 1 month each. Right?
I'm hearing what you're saying. Keep going.
So, are you smoking?
Huh?
Smoking something?
No, I'm saying I'm hearing what you're saying. Keep going.
Okay. So, Q6. Hold on a second. I gotta print this because I can't read it sideways.
No, Dante. Patience is a virtue. You're gonna die soon enough. Why rush it? Come on. And we get this here straight.
What does this say? 27, 210, Norco, earliest spill. Okay, talk to me. So you were here in February. You got 2 prescriptions, 1 month each. Right?
I'm listening.
Did you give both your prescriptions to the pharmacy at that time?
Like I said, the pharmacy gets all my prescriptions every time simply because of the fact they deliver my prescriptions to me. So
yeah, that's no good. Because I'm looking at these prescriptions, these Norcos, this is the one I told you that I'm stuck on. Remember we had the conversation? I said I can't put up the Norco anymore?
I'm listening.
Okay? You got 2 paid prescriptions. One was for Q10, Norco. You had another one with a future date of March 2nd, earliest fill date. You got 2 separate prescriptions. You're supposed to get one
Hold on.
the pharmacist the next month. You don't get them both at the same time.
Not right. So like I said again, no one set up the every time I So every time I set up an appointment, when you set up the appointment, you come in for your appointment. When I came in for that appointment, they said, didn't you just get a script the other day? I said yes. He said, oh, so you don't have no appointment. And then I left. You see, but I didn't have they didn't have a second script, and if they did, you guys would have that script accounted for, because there's no way that those prescriptions can get filled in any other places unless an ID is used for it.
So when did you run out of medication?
I ran out of medication yesterday.
Okay, so did you come in and get another script?
No, I never came in to get no more script because I'm waiting for my appointment date that's sometime next month. I'm gonna go look on, but then I thought about this gonna be some suffering shit for me waiting all the way to next month.
Here's my question, right?
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
You got one prescription for February to March. You got another prescription March to April. You should have run out of medication a month ago.
No. See, hold on.
Did you get another prescription, like somewhere like?
Nope, I couldn't get another prescription nowhere else. The last prescription I got from you guys was the last prescription that where my prescriptions come from, where my provider and everything go and get my prescriptions sometimes when the people don't deliver my prescriptions, man. And I keep all my stuff neatly, trying to keep it neatly where I don't get nothing confused.
Why did you only run out 2 days ago? Because you should have run out around April 6th. Are you not taking this every day?
Sir, listen to me carefully, sir.
Yeah.
You are not. This is what you're doing. You're talking over me, explaining to you exactly how I am with my medication. All my medication, it coincides how I'm living my life, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like if I take my medication as well as I need it, to don't not get nothing twisted, to get addicted to none of the medication, none of that there. And I have to sometimes go mind over matter, because you don't have a mind, it don't matter.
Right.
And say, no, it's not me getting my body hurting, it's me getting upset that's making my body hurt. And know these different things, man, to not get hooked on that medication again. But when it gets to the point where it's out of my system because I'm fighting to get it again, I have to lay up there and put myself in the point where you can't depend on that, to the point where if you don't have that, you would die because you don't have that, because you see that the people ain't getting you this here as much as you supposed to have it.
No, okay, so John, I heard everything you just said, okay? But you didn't answer my question. I need you to answer a question for me. It's very important, okay? You got 2 prescriptions for Norco. That's the medication you're calling for, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't get 2 prescriptions, I got 1.
No, you actually got 2. I'm looking at them both right now. And that's my point, is that you got 2 months worth. Do you take this medication every single day, every 6 hours, or just as you need it?
I take it every 6 hours, and like I say, sometimes I take it. It depends on how bad I'm feeling and when I need another dose, depending on how much I'm moving around, man. And that's and how can you measure how you feeling when you feeling bad? And it might be just because you're moving around too much, because you don't want to stay in one space and then just die just being there. You want to move around and be like everybody else and try to do it comfortably, man. But I'm like, it's almost like I understand you doing is the best that you can do for me to help me right now with this here. But what we gonna have to do is sit down and make a pattern for this to go smoothly, because this is going rough and it ain't my fault, man. But I'm the one that's suffering from it, man. And you done already. And you done met me, man. We done talk, and you done did different things for me. You know what type of person I am, man, because I done sat there.
You're my favorite patient.
See,
don't doubt it.
You know, but like I say again, you know,
John, you're my number 1 patient. So now I just found this. So here's what happened too. You called in and got another prescription in April. Okay.
Okay, that was that thing. Yeah, that's it. That thing. Yeah, that's it.
You got this prescription on 4/11. Okay. So on this one here, looks like you called in and got this. Okay. So 2 things on this. In your appointment in February, you should have made another appointment for April.
That's where the breakup was at, because.
And that's what you should have done.
See,
Okay?
there you go.
This part I feel like we've been through.
Okay, now.
Secondary to that, you then called in and got another prescription.
But I came to that. That's when I came. That's when I came for that appointment when you gave me the lunch ticket.
Yep.
That,
absolutely.
Right, and that was the day when
the doctor that day, though. You just got the prescription.
That's what I'm saying. And I asked them, did I need to see the doctor that day? They told me, no, here's the prescription, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And that's where the mix-up went through, and that's where everything got totally too twisted all up. And like I say again, hey, I'm just asking for somebody to help me. Period.
Sure.
That's
I
it.
hear your words.
I hear you.
I have no one to write this prescription this weekend.
And get what? I gotta deal with that. That's why I told you it's good to be able to know how my body works, man. And I love you for what you was trying to do, what you can't do, because you can't do what you can't do. That's period. You see?
Right.
So we can't make you do what you can't do, because how that's possible for you to do? It's not. But I'm going to say this to you, man. Hey, we got to live there and do what y'all little automatic service do about me being a part of y'all as just like you say, one of your favorite patients, because they say a lot of things that sometimes it's not the truth, and that's the patience and the comfort, because a lot of people talk over me while I'm just trying to explain something, but I stopped doing that. I just let them talk and I just don't say nothing. But it ain't cool, but it is what they do, and that's all I can say is tell you. So you are a good dude in my book, and that's all I can say about you. You feel me? So I appreciate you trying what you could try and doing what you could do, because you can't do what you can't do. And me, why I get upset?
What's your best phone number?
It'll be 832-208-1498.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to the scheduling people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fit you in to somewhere. Okay? The person's not here.
I can't ask for no more than that there, and I thank you for doing that there.
So you're gonna come in like the 12th, 14th, or 15th. It's gonna be sometime next week, and maybe 7 days before you get medication.
Okay. Now that sounds reasonable, and I appreciate that much, because like I said again, it's only gonna go the way that it go when it do go.
Right. So let me work on that. When you're here next week for this.
When I come pick up the prescription, everything gonna get straight, because we gonna lay up there and make a whole duck out of this shit, so they can roll just like domino chips.
So when you come to see Kurtzman next week, you got to make an appointment for 60 days out. You
Mm-hmm.
get your 2 scripts.
Hey, like I just said, this is gonna get straight when I come there, because I can voice this here, where I can articulate this here, sitting there talking to somebody, because that's the only way I think that somebody gonna really get it, that this is my body that we dealing with, and it ain't gonna be able to be for y'all to work with and make it work again if it ain't working again, if it's broken up, you know. And I already done been through enough for it to be broken up and me bringing it back like a $6 million man that I am. So come on now.
I'm gonna go talk to scheduling. Be ready.
All right.
Okay, for an appointment. Okay, bye.
All right, buddy. Thanks, man.
Right.
Peace. Now, I talk to the people that give me the goddamn drugs that I need to almost stay alive. So, y'all heard as real as I can be to the people that basically feed me the drugs that's supposed to keep me alive. My fault. I'm the reason why I gotta take the drugs to keep me alive, because I broke my fucking body by drinking and driving. And all I can say to those of you who drink and drive now, consequence and repercussions to what you're doing ain't nothing but consequences and repercussions once you get done doing them. So, just knowing that doing something that could be your demise, listen to me, I wouldn't even much try it. Because if it was left up to me, I'd still be walking, because I wouldn't have been drinking and driving. So, for me to make that shot right there, and me to end this right here, I just love being alive.